Boom, baby, we're live. Welcome to Interview with a Man, episode 722. Matt Walsh is potentially becoming RP aware. This was brought to my attention by a few members that wanted to clarify if this was indeed true or not. And we are going to get rocking and rolling. But don't forget, we are 2 days away from Body Language Mastery 4.0 come to you in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Take a quick look and we'll do a little market update as well. My name is Jonathan, and I used to be just like you. I was just an average guy that wanted to date a few nice women so I could find what I liked and just move on with my life. I numbed myself with distractions so I could ease the pain. But in reality, it really never went away. Without any help, it's just not that easy. And even like you, I looked for answers online, but the results were hard to find.
If you sun your balls, there is a study. It's an older...
A 3-pack for $29.95. Famous Bad Boy Series Bond 2. Ladies find this pleasing.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
I didn't want to take sides in some stupid online argument. I wanted results, and after years of failure, I found the one secret thing that changed it all. After learning this skill, my eyes were open to a whole new secret world that only a few people will ever see. I went from having no confidence to having pure, undeniable proof that I could find women anywhere in the world that were totally into me. So of course, naturally, I became more confident. I went from a confused and lonely guy to a man with so many options that I literally cannot date them all. See what you just saw? It may look like a commercial, but that is my reality. I see a world that nobody can see through the secrets of understanding body language. Now ask yourself a question. How long are you going to wait and go through those lonely nights, endless rejections, and feeling insignificant until you decide to take action and change your life today? I've been doing this since 2019. And I have thousands of men that have changed their lives from Tokyo to Tampa, from Chicago to Saigon. There's only one name in the game, and that's me, MLD. Join us in the Masculine Empowerment Network, and we'll change your life today. There it is. Masculine Empowerment Network is going live in 2 days. So if you're not on the waiting list, we had a huge jump in the waiting list. We're now over 200 people on the waiting list. If you're not on the waiting list, go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com and get in right now. If you're feeling lazy, boom, scan that QR code in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll be locked and loaded. And let me just give you a quick breakdown of what you'll be receiving, again, as usual. So here it is. This QR code is working here on the screen as well. You're going to get Body Language Mastery 4.0, the video training guide to show you how to read a woman's body language, know if she's attracted to you or not. 20 webinars with experts in money, muscles, game, and frame. A secure Telegram chat, and 200 plus hours of past webinars that are stored on a secret database that you'll get access to upon entering the Telegram chat. 3 months of three end of month checkup calls as well, and direct interaction with me, MLD. You get all that and more. Scan that QR code, get on the waiting list. And quick little update on the schedule. We have one more new addition here. Okay. And that is right here. Our good friend Googs is in the house. Leadership strategies and tactics for the red pill. He's going to teach you guys how to be a leader. This guy is an actual leader in the military. Not going to go into too much detail about his you know, the strength of his position, but it's the elite of the elite. I'll just say that. It really is the elite of the elite. And you get all this when you sign up and so much more.
Shut up and take my money.
Schedule is filling up, and I'm really excited to be part of this. I will be here helping you guys along the way. So these are all presentations that are given live. They are not pre-recorded. They're given live on Zoom. And after that, there is a Q&A section, and these gentlemen will be answering all your questions. I will be doing Instagram audits as well on the 12th. If you want to show me your Instagram, I'll be giving you live feedback on the call, right? And then on Wednesday, don't forget the truth about cryptocurrency in the next bull market. We did our first cryptocurrency webinar earlier today for the guys in the Money Muscles Game monthly. And then this Friday, in case you missed out on it, if you're a member of any of my communities as of 2023, any of the communities, Inner Game Healing, Masculine Empowerment Network, Passport Bro, Passport Pro, Money Muscles Game monthly, you are entitled to free market updates live on Zoom, including Q&A, starting Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's this Friday. So this Friday, you will be getting a webinar link in the Telegram chat from all my communities. And I'll just be giving you guys an update on everything. And speaking of which, I just want to kind of bring some more attention to what's actually happening in the market right now. So take a look real quick. Like I said, I think people still say we're like in the, actually, let me pull this up. People still say we're in the disbelief phase. And personally, I am also in the disbelief rally phase right now. Let me just show you what exactly I'm talking about here. Okay. This is what they call the disbelief rally right down here. Okay. And this is the psychology of a market cycle. Okay. With the recent little push that we had, a lot of people are saying, right here, I think that January 10th, when the ETF is announced, we're going to have upward momentum of Bitcoin. I could be wrong. This is just my personal theory. Okay. And then the halvening is happening again. If you watched yesterday's episode in full, you would see clearly that this makes sense from just a mathematical standpoint. And the halvening is coming. And then after that, just, supply and demand never fails. And it's probably going to drag Bitcoin's price up. And when Bitcoin's price goes up, the market goes up. And here's some other things real quick. So right there. And then this is also relatively new. This came out on Christmas Day. Ethereum ETF pushed to May. Bitcoin ETF approval in January. Law decoded December 18th to 25. So people, they are already filing for Ethereum's ETF as well. So like I said, you just look at this information yourself at home. I don't want to push anybody to believe anything. I have made my I have made my moves, and the guys who joined the crypto webinar today, they know exactly what I'm talking about. And I also just want to put this out there as well. So as you guys know, Solana has been doing pretty well. Let's go to the 7-day. This is the month, 1 month, and then this is the 7-day, and then it's kind of, it had a little peak earlier, and then it's kind of correcting right now. But let me just show you what's happening right now. So there's a company, there's a trust that's operating, and it's called the Osprey Solana Trust. One of the guys in my network actually found this. Shout out to you, William. And they're selling Solana out of trust at a gigantic markup. So it's currently trading at 177 right now. And they're just basically going to their boomers who don't know how to buy Solana and like, hey, do you want us to invest in Solana for you? It's this cost. And the real price is 109. And this thing, if you look at just what's been happening, it's been rocketing up as well. I mean, last Tuesday on December 19th, it was 78 to now. So basically up $100. And let's see. December 19th. Let's go here. Oh, no, we're going to go. Yeah, so December 19th is about the same. 74. But now it's just YOLO, fuck it. Peaked out at 198. So all this stuff is happening, but the average person is not really here yet. A good indicator, and we're going to put this in the course that we're coming out with. A good indicator is the App Store in the iPhone. When Coinbase is #1 in the App Store, you know that like we are at critical mass, and that can't last for long. So that is what I got for you. And if you're confused and all this stuff doesn't make sense to you, like I said, we're just going to give you the raw nitty gritty here on January 10th, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be gone from YouTube. I will not be on YouTube. I will be back in YouTube some point late January, but I am disappearing, and I'm handling all the guys that need help in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Okay. I'm telling you, January 10th is the day that they're going to decide if they approve this or not. You're going to want to be in the know quickly. And then April 18th is the approximate halving date. So that's pretty much your like, if you want to make any kind of profit, I think this is the easiest opportunity, honestly, just before January 10th and then before the halving. Pack your bags, and then after you buy whatever you buy, just sit tight. After the halving, give it like 4 to 5 months and just watch the price skyrocket. If you just look at the history of what's been happening and you watch episodes yesterday where I verified this all, you know, the probability is pretty high. And I have people on the inside who are working in like, you know, BoomerFi and shit, traditional finance. And they said there's a lot of money on the sidelines. Everybody, like these big companies, asset management companies, they are licking their chops ready to get in here. And this is going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity because they're already it. Once they're in, they're in. You know what I mean? So appreciate it to everybody watching live today. It's going to be a good 2024, year of the dragon, year of financial success, 2024, the year of more. How's everybody doing? We're going to talk today about a little bit. We're going to do a little quick review clip of this. This was requested by a couple members of the audience. And I got to get right back at it. I am producing Body Language Mastery 4.0. I did not sleep much last night. This thing is stressing me the fuck out, but it's all good. I will deliver, and we're going to be A-okay. So let's just take a quick look. All right. So we're going to open this bad boy right here. So Matt Walsh was reacting to this one is hilarious, bro. It's funny. It's just these girls are crazy. Okay. So I'm going to show the original video, and then I'm going to show Matt Walsh's reacting to this. Because I just want to show you, like, you can't deny, like, you can't deny biology. You can't deny what you are inside. And this woman here is like a rampant crazy feminist. And of course she's on TikTok. And I just want to show you this because I've heard of this. I haven't actually seen the clip, but I've heard of it. And it's basically her throwing all of her feminist jargon out the window once she like receives attention from like a traditionally masculine man. Because women in the States, they are indoctrinated to hate men through the education system, the education they receive, when in reality it's not education, it's indoctrination. So it's so funny too because she's eating out of a cat bowl. It just like the memes write themselves. Have you guys seen on Uber, like on Uber they advertise and it shows like a fat white woman in the back seat with like toys for her cats? I'm not even fucking joking. Like this is literally on, I see it on my Uber app in Tokyo. I don't know. Do you guys see that? But it just cracks me up. And then they have like a white woman driving around a black man because, like, you know, you can't have a black dude driving a white guy because that would be racist. And, you know, white women will line up to be the first one. Oh, I'll drive you around, and I want to be a symbol for diversity. Oh boy. Let's take a look at this chick.
Guys, I went on a date this week and I felt the feminism leaving my body. I live on the east side of LA, and if you don't know what that means, it's sort of like the artsier part of LA, you know. It's people say it's like Brooklyn and New York. Like, so I go on dates with a lot of men and women who, you know, live over here. There's always a negotiation.
And just right off the rip, going on dates with men, women. So just clearly confused as an individual. Looks like she's eating cereal. Just nothing but bad decisions being made so far. 17 seconds into this, and I don't even know what this outfit's all about. She's dressed like a fucking K-pop star. She looks like a member of Big Bang, but I digress.
Negotiation about who pays, and that's great. I like to pay for people, all that. But what I will say is that I sort of fell into going on a date with the most guy I've ever been on a date with, and he's from West, you know, Santa Monica. He's a bro, right? A guy is usually not my type. Like, I cannot remember the last time that I went on a date with like a straight bro, you know what I'm saying? But it befell me. It befell me in an organic fashion. So I'm on this date with this guy, and the thing about a guy's guy is he's putting his card down. He's paying for everything. And I really it sort of activated something feral in me. I'm not gonna lie. We went to like another bar, and he was gonna go to the bathroom. So I was getting prepared to pay for our drinks because he's been paying all night. Of course I'm gonna pay for the next round. But as he's going to leave for the bathroom, he turns to me and he hands me his credit card. And he goes, "Here's my card. Get us whatever." It might be time for me to get away from all these, you know, liberal snowflakes on the east side.
Yeah, so pretty simple run-of-the-mill stuff if you're a guy who actually just has a backbone. But the fact that she is just like, it's funny to see this because she's like, a lot of these chicks are in a desert of awful men, and they fucking are dying for a good masculine man to come in there and just treat him, you know, just simply in a traditional manner. I think it's so funny too. Red flag on that guy to hand her his credit card, though. I would not have done that. But yeah, man, it's hilarious. So Matt Walsh replied to this, and I think, like I said, Matt Walsh, I think he means well. He's the same age as me, but he's been out of the game forever, and he just truly doesn't understand what's going on in the like the dating world that most people are involved in right now. He really has no idea. So when he's talking like, you just gotta like man up and get married, and guys are just like, dude, everybody, guys who have something to lose right now, they are not at all trying to risk it just for some pussy, like, you know, by getting married. Because he went viral recently for saying like, everybody you just need to man up and get married. And that's just completely disingenuous and completely fucking not acceptable to just command an army of people to like march off and to get married to, quite frankly, the least marriage material generation of our time on both sides. Men and women fucking, you know, men and women fucking suck nowadays compared to what they were. And it's all because they come from a broken household. And, you know, but the ones who have so much more to lose in this situation are men, because the legal systems are set up to financially extort them if they make a mistake. And I know the common retort to that is, some people say like, you know, well, the reason why guys are suffering is because they're weak. And the truth is they are weak, but we can't, the odds are so heavily stacked against the average guy who's like not here watching this content and improving himself, right? The odds are so stacked against them through simp fucking police officers, simp officers of the government, divorce court, all these things that are just set up for him to lose if he makes like one fraction of a mistake. It's just not good advice to send these guys out there and just like, yeah, just get out there and get married. Get out there and get married. And yeah, 20 years down the road, she pulls the fucking plug on you. Who cares? And we're seeing this. We are literally witnessing it live with Destiny and Melina, how she's demanding $100,000 from him. 100 fucking grand. Are you fucking crazy?
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Are you like, no, he's with you.
Shut up, bitch.
No, absolutely not. Are you crazy? Okay. Yeah, and then Tamar is in the chat. He knows what's up. He says, wait till Bro extracts what he wants from her and then leaves. Being attracted to someone because of external things, looks, money, and clout, it often doesn't last. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Miguel? You missed a webinar. So, anyways, yeah, in my truth, she says, Bro blew her back out so well, it caused her to expel the feminism out of herself, along with other liquids left her uncontrollable. Yeah, bro, bro, guys, you can, and this is dangerous advice for me to say, okay, but the truth is, you can tame these feminists, but most of you guys aren't cut out for it, right? You got to have a good amount of confidence, good amount of frame. I have tamed a feminist, bro. I have a I shouldn't say it, but I have tamed myself a feminist. The veterans of Masculine Empowerment Network, Body Language Mastery 2020 Q3, they know what's up. If you OGs remember, we all remember. But these girls who are feminist and like super left leaning, these are the ones that are dying for a man the most. They're the equivalent of men who are like MGTOW. Because these girls typically have had some form of abuse inflicted on them or abandonment from a man. So they go the complete opposite side of love, which is hate. But really, if you really know game, that's like the same thing because it's an extreme emotion, right? You can flip hate into love real quick. And these girls, they're just dying for a masculine man. Because if you do look at the guys that feminist chicks hook up with on the low, typically they are fucking like masculine dudes. Like they go to the gym, they're jacked, they like fuck the shit out of these girls, and they can't get that from these limp wrist soy boys that they tell themselves that they're supporting. He's an ally, right? They want to have their cake and eat it too. Just like how all these like anti-white activists in America, they're always married to a fucking white person. Like who's that fucking Somalian bitch up in Minnesota? Her, AOC, fucking Kamala Harris, and then the fucking Chinese bitch, the Asian girl from fucking Boston. There's a fucking slang they say, like, what did they say? Radicalized in the streets, colonized in the sheets. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. But is it true? They're out here talking all that shit, and their actions don't line up with their words. Okay. Yeah. P-Dubs knows. I mean, I remember you gave her your Make America Great Again shirt. You know it. Yeah, Ihan, there you go. Ihan Omar. There you go. So, looking at all this, how many girlfriends do you have? More than you, Habibi. More than you. But look, I want to look at this Matt Walsh clip and get his reaction. I haven't seen this yet, but I think I have an idea how it knows. And then shout out, look, we're trying to get the Rumble count. If you guys know how to do the Rumble count on Streamlabs, send me a DM on Instagram, Hot Dude Life, because we got people watching on Rumble too, but we couldn't find the plugin here. But shout out to the one faithful user who always watches me on Twitch. I have no idea who you are, but there's like that one faithful person. Thank you so much. Okay. Here, let's check out Matt Walsh and his reaction now. And he says, unpopular opinion, this clip is not a good sign for humanity. No, this is a Western-centric problem. Japanese girls aren't doing this. Korean girls are not doing this. Chinese girls are not doing this. The future of mankind currently lies with Asia, not the way America is circling the fucking drain right now. If things don't change, America is done. Okay? So This is not a humanity thing. This is a Western-centric thing because we let the media run rampant with smear campaigns against men, belittling men in movies, belittling men in the media, belittling men in dramas, belittling men in music. And then you're like, why are all the men pussies? Like, well, they've been undergoing a fucking 30-year psyop. Like, how the fuck do you expect things to happen? But like men always do, they will triumph. I will triumph. Me and the boys are leading the counter attack on this largest psyop in human fucking history. Okay. So let's take a look here and we will see the reaction right now.
For our daily cancellation today, we begin with a viral video that's been getting a lot of positive attention, especially on the right. Conservatives seem to find it quite encouraging. They see it as a sign, perhaps, of good things ahead for the culture as we enter the year 2024. My take, as you might expect, is not quite that optimistic. I'll explain, but first, let's watch the video. Here it is.
And the thing about, and let me just say something about Matt Walsh, right? He's seeing this now because it's on TikTok, but the real G's, the real dudes have been out here in the streets, like dating these crazy bitches and doing the conversions. We've been seeing this on the back end for a while. We are the ones that are pioneering this movement. We are the ones who saw the crazy feminism before it was on TikTok. We saw it in real life. We saw these bitches being crazy, and us online, we're crossing notes and be like, yo, are bitches crazy where you are? Like, yeah, they're crazy over here too. And we're the one coordinating all this. Then TikTok came out and now they start broadcasting it. But like, these dudes are late to the party. We've been dealing with this shit. Bro, bitches in America have been trifling like since fucking, I would say early as 2016, man. That's when, like, for me, I feel like the last great year for America and like dating and women were like not fucking crazy was like 2010. After that, it just, the rot started to sink in. So let's go.
Guys, I went on a date this week and I felt the feminism leaving my body. I live on the east side of LA, and if you don't know what that means, it's sort of like the artsier part of LA. It's people say it's like Brooklyn and New York. Like, so I go on dates with a lot of men and women who, live over here. There's always a negotiation about who pays, and that's great. I like to pay for people, all that. But what I will say is that I sort of fell into going on a date with the most guy I've ever been on a date with. And he's from West, Santa Monica. He's a bro, right? A guy's guy is usually not my type. Like, I cannot remember the last time that I went on a date with like a straight bro. You know what I'm saying? But it befell me. It befell me in an organic fashion. So I'm on this date with this guy. And the thing about a guy's guy is he's putting his card down. He's paying for everything. And I really it sort of activated something feral in me. I'm not gonna lie. We went to like another bar and he was gonna go to the bathroom. So I was getting prepared to pay for our drinks because he's been paying all night. Of course I'm gonna pay for the next round. But as he's going to leave for the bathroom, he turns to me and he hands me his credit card. And he goes, here's my card. Get us whatever. It might be time for me to get away from all these, liberal snowflakes on the east side.
Okay. So there's that real quick for you guys popping in. Hey, real quick, shout out to all the bros watching me on Instagram. I just want to give a quick shout out to you guys. I have to change tabs on my computer to look at you guys and say what's up. And then real quick, JB Medina, you said, my girl cheated on me. I thought she would never hurt me, right? They all do it /cheat. No, they don't all cheat, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. That you didn't pick a good one. There were probably some red flags that you thought you could fix, that you overlooked, and now life is teaching you a lesson. But no, not all women are cheaters, and not all women are bad, bro. That's terrible, terrible, toxic outlook on life, and that will lead you down a very, very dark road, my friend. So please understand that is not the truth, okay? Please understand there are good women out there. It just takes time to find them. Speaking of the truth, shout out My Truth real quick. $10 super chat. Sharing your card is faux flex. If you know how to lower your credit limit for 24 hours via your phone app, I simply have Amex send a replacement card after the date in case she takes down the card's number. There you go. Stay 10 steps ahead of these hoes. Props to Brobo. Bro, dude sold her perfect dream. $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see what Matt has to say now as well.
Okay, now as difficult as this can be for me, I'm not going to get hung up on minutia here. The phrase, it befell me in an organic fashion, is not really English and doesn't make any grammatical sense. And if I was single and someone uttered that sentence on a date in my presence, I would leave and never call again. And I also wouldn't pay, but that's not the point. Now, as I mentioned, conservatives are generally celebrating this video because it supposedly shows how, in this individual case, traditional masculinity vanquished feminism. She even says that the feminism is leaving her body, which is indeed the kind of thing we love to hear. But on the other hand, if I must be the guy who always finds the dark cloud inside the silver lining, it's hard not to notice that right now she only appears to be excited about the fact that the guy paid for everything. Yes, she's discovered a strange new respect for a guy's guy, as she calls him. But at this point, all of that respect is based around the fact that she didn't have to pay for her own food or drinks.
No, you're wrong. He also fucked the ever-loving Christ out of that girl. I guarantee you. Girls don't get. See, this is how this is how. No offense, Matt. No offense, G. But step aside. Let a real player speak, okay, bro. This is not a woman's reaction to something financial. Women don't value money like men. He's looking at this through a man's lens. Women don't get online and smile and fucking have that big old grin on their face, okay, unless the dude that they're with also like broke her fucking back in the fucking bed. And that is a huge thing he doesn't get. That's why you see all these other TikTok girls who are in there and they remember every detail of the fucking relationship. Remember that Korean girl we did a breakdown on, Kimchi Princessa? So she was given play-by-play breakdowns of everything of a relationship that happened years ago. And every time she talks about it, she has a big old smile on her face, and the dude treated her like shit. But I guarantee you, he was fucking breaking that fucking back, bro. And that's a big thing that he doesn't get because, I don't know. He probably don't throw it down like that.
If she is awakening to the bleak realities of feminism, so far she has only noticed that feminism is expensive for women. And indeed, it is in just about every imaginable way. Now, there's nothing wrong with a woman feeling impressed by and attracted to a man who can foot the bill without complaint. A man who appears to be financially stable and a good provider. I mean, this is raw biological programming. Women are naturally attracted to providers. They should be. It's healthy and good. If you're a woman, of course, you don't want a man who financially depends on you or asks you to go 50-50 on everything. She says at the beginning of the video that usually there's a negotiation about who pays, and she says, that's great. I like to pay for people. That's obviously nonsense. She doesn't like to pay. Not on behalf of a man, anyway. No woman does. Okay, I mean, it's one thing if it's like a gift, if it's a present, they take him out for his birthday, but generally speaking, women don't like paying for a man as a general principle on a date. But it's different for men.
So I'm going to go ahead and call him out on Nerd Alert here. If a girl likes you and she's bought in, she is in your frame, and you guys are having sex and she's down, bro, they want to fucking spend money on you. That's what he doesn't get because he's used to these fucking American leech women. But if a girl, they're not all American chicks like that. But if a girl is like down for you, bro, she doesn't mind. She does not mind fucking paying. She does not mind. She wants to do stuff for you, bro. Bro, my fucking PlayStation 5 is from a girl. My fucking got my Givenchy hoodie is from a girl. I got a Saint Laurent boxing bag. This girl got me a Saint Laurent boxing bag. A bag for me to put my boxing gloves in. It's a travel bag. It's a zebra pattern from a chick, bro. No, if they are down for you and they are in, they want to spend money on you. That's how you know she's down. So again, strike 2 on him really not understanding female nature. And it's okay. He's fucking this guy's tradcon, you know? So again, but us on the ground level, us out here dealing with these girls in our DMs, okay? Us having sex with these girls, putting these girls on rotations, the dudes out here throwing it down. You know who you are if you watched me, okay? You know that that's not the case. It's the case for the average guy, for sure, for him. But this one, I've just got to bring some context to it. Again, but he's been out the dating game for like, what, fucking 20 years? So, of course, he doesn't know.
I actually do like paying whenever I'm out with my wife. I like buying her nice things. I like the feeling of providing.
Yeah, that's your wife, bro. Duh.
For my wife and kids, that's a masculine thing. Men feel better about themselves when they're being masculine. So, that makes sense. Women don't enjoy the masculine role, even if they pretend they do. That's why the ones who like to pay will become giddy with excitement when they meet a man who relieves them of the burden of the thing that they allegedly enjoyed doing. So, all of that is fine and normal. But here's where the rubber meets the road. She has discovered that she likes a masculine man because he pays for dinner. The question is whether
This guy is so out of touch, bro. He really is out of touch. It's not that he paid for everything. It's that he took charge. He took charge. AKA right here. Do you know how many of these fucking dudes are gigantic pussies? We're going to do a breakdown that even my producer doesn't know of yet. But we're going to do a breakdown of a Mr. Beast video that was recently posted. And it showed a man and a woman, young guys, young people in their 20s, get locked in a room together. And I'm going to show you how, despite all of the indoctrination and propaganda, how still female nature and male nature is clearly shown in this video that Mr. Beast put out. We're going to do a full breakdown this upcoming week. And yeah, that right there is another reason he's out of touch. He's just thinking about money. No, it's that he took control. He's a leader. It's frame. Do you know how many girls tell me they love that I'm demanding? I'm very fucking demanding. When I'm in a relationship, I'm like, I mean, one time a girl cleaned my kitchen and she left like spots of water all over the counter. I'm like, do you usually just like leave spots of water? Like, what do you do? Like, on a touch, I was like, this is like, this is going to attract cockroaches and attract mold. Like, she was just like, God, I didn't know you were this strict. I was like, I'm not strict. I fucking just keep a house clean. I don't live like an animal. But yeah, but then other girls have been like, I love how demanding you are, and you think there were droplets on that fucking counter the day after I fucking said that? Hell no. And when you don't have boundaries in a relationship, the women don't feel safe. They don't feel safe. Okay. And when they don't feel safe, they're going to run wild, bro. They need boundaries. Humans need boundaries. So by him saying, we're going here, pay for this, he was taking frame. He was taking control. Get me whatever. Here's the card. I'll be right back. And then she's used to hanging out with these soy boys. Are like, well, it's 50-50. What would you like to do? And then when they take control, they're like, oh, this dude's a fucking God. They just, no. They don't like it. They don't like it. So this is not about money, Matt. Sorry. Let's see if he corrects himself. I've not seen this. This is a live reaction as usual.
Will like and accept and respect the other aspects of masculinity. And will she be willing to play her part and be the feminine woman that a masculine man desires? Does she want to select just this one single solitary aspect of traditional gender roles, the one aspect where she gets free stuff, and turn the rest of it away? Because this is how it very often goes with feminists of this sort. And it's why the swooning that they do over guys very quickly turns to anger and resentment. Because the moment they discover that gender roles aren't simply about getting free cocktails, things fall apart. So, to put the question more bluntly for her, you want a man who pays, fine. But are you also willing to drop the feminist girl boss and be the kind of woman that the man who pays actually wants? It's the season of giving, but you've already given enough.
That's the answer. This is a fucking pitch. Get the fuck out of here. Where are your timestamps, Matt Walsh? Who runs your fucking goddamn channel? How dare you? Now, how do I have fucking timestamps on my channel and you on your 2 million fucking subscriber channel don't have them? Ultimate boomer.
So staying in the realm of meals here for a second, you can think of it this way. You like how it feels when he pays for your dinner at a restaurant. Okay. But how would it feel if you made him dinner at home? Okay. If the thought of him paying for dinner makes you all warm and fuzzy, but the thought of you preparing him a plate fills you with feminist rage, well, then the feminism really hasn't left your body at all.
What a fucking just negative fucking Nancy. This guy must be a fucking thrill to have at cocktail parties. Jesus Christ. God in heaven, man. This is it's a good sign. The fact that she even put it out there and it went viral is influencing chicks in a good way. This guy is like, and dude, guys, bro, Matt, spoiler alert, we already figured it out. 9 times out of 10, she won't give up her fucking shitty ways unless the dude's really strong. But what he also doesn't get is that dude gets pussy. So he looks at her and says, all right, this bitch is hot enough to fuck because the only good pussy out there is new pussy. Most guys, that's the best pussy. New pussy is best pussy. So he's thinking, all right, well, she's cute. She's not fat. And she's dumb enough to fucking fall for my trap. I'm going to fuck her and be done with her. And then she's going to go right back to where she came.
She belongs to the streets.
And he's going to go lock down some chick. If he's Chad and he's doing it right, he's going to lock down some chick with low body count, that's conservative, that's beautiful, and that's not like her. That chick is cannon fodder. And the dude already knows that 9 times out of 10, especially if he's that smooth with doing everything. This guy's been doing it. You think that girl's the only fucking girl? That guy has gone on tons of dates, most likely. He is most likely a player. And this is not his first rodeo. This bitch just took to the TikTok streets and is talking about him and doing him some fantastic PR. I'll tell you what.
Oh, like in that case, you're just cheap, but you're still a feminist. Now, is that the case with this particular woman? I have no idea. I'm not saying it is. I don't know. I hope it's not. I just know that there are plenty of feminists out there who are feminists all the time, except when the bill comes.
Bro, this guy, are you reading from a 2013 red pill Reddit post? Like, this guy is far behind. He's even further behind than Rich Cooper. Where Rich Cooper has to fucking steal everybody's content and fucking repackage it like his own, and he's behind the curve like 2 to fucking 4 years. This guy's even behind Rich. It's even hilarious. More hilarious. Jesus Christ.
And that really isn't a sign of progress. If anything, those feminists are the worst ones of all because they don't even have the courage of their own convictions. But all that aside, and with these rather massive caveats established, it is true that these sorts of videos can be an encouraging sign. And it does demonstrate a fundamental truth, which is that gender roles are not arbitrary social constructs. They are embedded deeply in our human nature. It's how we are made. Modern history in the West is nothing but the story of people trying desperately to escape their own nature, trying to suppress and hide from the deepest, most inescapable truths of who they are. It's the story of us looking at how the world was worked for millennia, how men and women have related to each other since time immemorial, and saying, no, all that is wrong. We know better. We'll show you guys how it's done. Only to discover that we were wrong about everything, and that our ancestors were not nearly as backwards and stupid as we, in our arrogance, had assumed. There's a reason things were done a certain way. There's a reason roles were established as they were established.
And just quick side note, this is why China and Russia are massively gaining ground on the United States, because they don't have this bullshit. They're not like, oh, what's a woman? What's a man? And am I really some fucking quasi fantasy gender? Like we already figured out, like engineer, fucking go, build, help us elevate our society. Meanwhile, we're over here like, what? Am I inherently racist because I'm white? You know, and the thing that really the real thing that pisses me off is like the condescension from white liberals upon the minorities. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry, you're so oppressed by us. You dumb little brown, you dumb little black. You're just so oppressed by us white. We're just so bad. We're so bad. Like, motherfucker, we don't need your motherfucking pity. Okay, fuck out of here, bro. We don't like you. Straight up. That's just the peak retardation, and it's such arrogance. And the more time we sit around and worry about this shit, I mean, dude, what is the like? How much of a larger no do you need than Dylan Mulvaney being the spokesperson for Bud Light and them losing billions of dollars under a female marketing director who's completely out of touch with the easiest fucking thing? Sell beer to dudes. How do you sell beer to dudes? Hot girl holding beer can, drinking. If you drink beer, hot girl will like you. Okay, sales through the roof. Okay, next marketing meeting. What should we do? Let's add 2 hot girls. It's that fucking simple. It really is that simple. But these people are so fucking crazy and out of touch with the reality that we're have this whole smorgasbord of insanity. That's why now it's never been easier, because if you're a guy watching this kind of content and you're actually taking action on your life and you're actually working to make your life better, dude, it's never been easier, because these people, there's virtually no competition. When some dude's like, yeah, I got to ask my boss, aka the wife, I'm like, all right, cool. I know that this dude right here is a non-competitor. I know that if I need to get down and get shit done, and it comes down to the nitty gritty, and if this guy has to go check in with his wife for everything, bro, that's a hamper in the business flow that eventually is going to get exposed on your ass. People like, oh, I'm this XYZ gender. Even the fucking gay dude who was getting fucked in the ass on the fucking the Senate floor. Now he's out there low key crying victim, saying like, I feel like I'm attacked because I'm fucking gay, dude. Got my ass fucked on the Senate floor, and I will explore. I can talk about now. I'm gonna explore all legal options. You got no fucking money, you idiot. Explore all legal options. Your legal option is shut the fuck up and pray to God you can get a job after that fucking disgusting act. So hilarious to see the difference, because I'm over here in the East. I'm over here in Asia. I live here. This common sense, bro. Japan is the closest thing to a utopia on this planet. And the people that are ruining it, I tell you what, every time, just, it is what it is. Import the third world, you're going to become the third world. That's why the Japanese are marching against immigration right now. Japanese don't want fucking foreigners here. The majority of them do not want them here. And, because it does upset the balance. It does upset the balance. I'm here. I've been here since I touched down in Japan 2012. Okay. Nobody out here knows this nobody out here on the internet and this men's self-improvement space knows Asia better than me. No one out here done more time in Asia, has done more research in Asia. And, and here they're dude, don't even get me started about China, bro. No. So this kind of shit is like what fucks people up in the head. But if you can stay sober, if you can stay focused, if you could have a plan and work on it, bro, you can make all the money in the world. It's that easy. It's just about staying focused, being consistent, be on your grind every day, and enjoy the grind. It's not like you have to be on the grind like AK that's suffering, but that bitch is the one that girl right there is the one you have to beat at a sales presentation. That girl is the one you have to outsell. That girl is the one you have to outcompete for the deal. Kidding me? Bro, I'll run circles around that girl. That is a joke. It's a cakewalk. Cakewalk, bro. Guys, let me tell you something too, man. If you can get to the industry selling something to women, bro, these women that are like, oh, I'm leftist, bro, their personal lives are a mess. You can fleece these chicks for anything, bro. So fucking sell them something. Take as much money out of them as possible. Let them fucking squander their life away and make a profit off of it. Like Cappy said, Operation Evil, sell their fucking fat asses right back to them. I look at this and I'm just saying, like, this is just more good news for me, because I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be A-okay. The guys that sit down, do the work, and, try to make the best out of their life, your competition is going down by the day. There's virtually none out there. And guess what? The women are still looking for winners. You're going to have your pick of the litter, bro. I'm telling you guys, I'm 38 years old. I've been taking care of myself for a long time. I do not feel 38. I do not look 38. I am not dating bitches that are 38 either. I'm dating girls in their 20s. Let me tell you something. It's fucking lit. Plenty of work, plenty of opportunities, plenty of women out there, but it all is hidden behind doing the work. That's all I got to say.
There's a reason the fences were put up. It's just that we had to tear them down to figure out the hard way why they were there in the first place, to borrow an analogy from Chesterton. So one way or another, this video is a testament to that reality. I just hope that this woman has the fortitude and foresight and the awareness, the willingness to see it all the way through.
She doesn't.
And for that reason, I will not cancel her, but instead, it is again the lies of feminism that are, once again, canceled. Hey, YouTube, thanks for listening.
Let me just see these comments in this boomer channel. 268,000. Feminism didn't leave her body. The spirit of wanting free spot. Nah, see, look at the salt. The salt is real. The salt is real. This is terribly terrible. I liked him because he bought me stuff. Yo, God, look, these people bought it hook, line, and sinker. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think people are overlooked first. I go on dates with a lot of men and women. She cancels herself as David Cho and traditional man right there. Yeah, right there. That too, right? Like, Rich, you clearly are a confused individual. Yeah, see, look at this nerd. Say, look at this, bro. This dude, look at this dude. You think this dude gets pussy? Oh, you can't even see it. Hold on, let me make this big. Look at this fucking nerd. Everyone said she's baggage. They were right. She didn't like his masculinity. She liked him paying for everything. What a bundle of joy you are, sir. Can we see what you're look at this pussy magnet. Look at this vagina magnet. This is my brand new trouble. Coming out of shut up. Get it going.
For our daily cancellation.
Jesus Christ. Dude, that's hilarious. Everyone's saying she's baggage. Nerd. Man, it's hilarious to see how many people just don't get it. I can't comprehend paying for anything other than going. This dude would fucking smash that girl, bro. You would fuck. Man, this is the cope is palpable. Wow, it's funny how they just blindly believe him. Straight facts. She got free stuff, and that was it. Let's see this guy. Well, let's watch this scholar. Let's get his take on life.
Hello, everyone who's watching.
All right, your apartment's dirty, bro. You're done. Clean your fucking apartment before you make a YouTube video.
For our daily cancellation.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh, man. God, it is too easy. It is too easy. It is too easy. Yeah, dude. Cracks me up. That is so funny, man. That is truly so funny. We got another one here. My producer has sent me this. I don't even know what it is. Let's just click and react. Click and react. I kind of log in. Oh, you're so gay, TikTok. Megagay.com. Hold on. I got to fucking scan your 2 seconds, boys. Let me grab my phone.
Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't know, I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. And if you don't.
All right, we're back. Here we go. This is another one. Liberal woman wants a traditional man who's not a conservative. Already tons of red flags here.
Do you want to know one of the saddest realizations I recently had? was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide, who is not a conservative. And obviously, as a liberal woman, I do want to be respected from men.
It just cracks me up how attached to their political identity these people are. These people are empty inside. They are empty vesicles. No, not. I don't think vesicles is the right one. They're empty vessels. They are absolutely void of any personality. Like if politics is consumed this much of your life, you've been psyoped. You have absolutely been psyoped. This is hilarious. This is truly hilarious.
Independence. And I do want to have my own autonomy in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker, childbearing role. And most of the men that
You're going to go out and make $40,000 a year and make everything better for us? Okay, great.
dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative. So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But am I asking to have my cake and eat it too?
Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah, they're so funny. It's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, man. It's truly funny. To just see this whole thing unwind. The truth is this though, and this is how you guys at home win, okay? Because you know what, let me do a draw. Let me whiteboard. Okay. All right, so let me show you what exactly has happened since feminism has preached this whole equality thing. Okay. Because equality does not exist in any type of relationship. Okay. There is a greater and there's a lesser in every relationship. It's not equal. Okay. Two people are not equal. Grow up. People say shit's not fair. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Life's not fair. And guess what your prize at the end of life is? You get to die forever. Okay. Congratulations. You've made it to the end. What do I win? You get to die now. And you don't get to come back. That's life. Congratulations. You made it. Here's your prize. Eternal death. Okay. So let me show you guys this thing. Okay. All right. So this is the liberal ideal. Okay. Chad dude pays for everything. Masculine, strong, well built too. Okay. And then solid frame. Okay. But also believes in all their gay shit. Like fucking trans lives matter, blah, 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 all this fucking, you know, all the liberal talking points. Okay. So you have Chad dude and you have beta dude, right? Chad checks this box. Check this box. He can check this box. He can check this box. He checks this box. And what he can do here is, we'll do blue for blue pill. He can pretend, or not say his beliefs. Okay. And with these chicks here, right? Shout out to Illuminati, just started following me. I guess he's following me on Twitch. So these girls, when they run into a guy like this, let me tell you something, guys. These girls, when they run into what they like, they have no self-control. They virtually have no self-control. When you check all their boxes here, and then she pseudo thinks you check this, they have no self-control. And then guess what? AKA, they give sex easy and quickly. Okay. I have seen it. I've seen it with myself. When these girls are like totally down and into you, they'll have sex with you easily. You're like, oh, sorry, I don't have a condom. She's like, okay, just don't come inside me. You know, let's just do this. You'd be so surprised how many times a condom is not an objection. Don't do what I do. Wear a condom every time. Wear 2 condoms, okay? Wear 7. Don't get AIDS. Don't get pregnant. Don't die. Okay. So, right, this here allows the Chad to always win. Because from there, he has the upper hand because he already got the sex, and then other women want him. So there is no real value here in the chick that gives it to him, because he's not going to want to settle down with this chick, because these guys know, okay, because from experience, they know wifey versus street material. And they're always, because they have the power of choice, they're going to lock down wifey, and they're just going to use street girls for free sex. So Chad always wins. Okay? Because in order to be relationship material, the man has to choose the woman to be relationship material. But because they have no self-control, they always lose because they give up sex. And then after they give up sex, the challenge is won. And once a woman, you know, who's giving him sex becomes a nuisance, he just gets rid of her because he can replace her because he's Chad. And this is why ultimately this is the best solution for you as a man in today's dating world. You have to raise your value. And as time compounds and more people keep on lowering their value, by raising your value, you're going to continue to ascend over time, right? Because I'll just give you a quick thing here, all right? This is value. This is time. And the average person goes like this, right? But if you play your cards right and you take self-development seriously as a man, and you know, you have the red pill, you're out here doing money muscles game frame, you start out here, but it looks like this, but then eventually you go up like this. But that's if you consistently do the work, which a lot of guys have a problem. The biggest problem is the easiest solution. It's consistency. Why do you think I post myself every day on my red light therapy machine on my Instagram? It's to show you guys the power of consistency. It's just being consistent. Okay. So I live stream every day here in the month of December for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Okay. It's promotion, but it's also a demonstration in the power of consistency. Okay. So that's why if you're a dude like that fat loser dude who came over here, the Israeli guy, the fat guy, how he was over here, you know, trying to act like he was some high value guy, but he was consistently engaging in loser behavior, paying for sex, being a fat fuck. And then now he's, 29. He has money, but he's fat fuck and he's out of touch with reality in regards to what women want. So he's going to continue to trend downwards. And especially after he reached out for help, he couldn't get it. And then he started attacking me. That only shows me further that he's just trying to validate his own way of doing things and not actually making a change. But it really is that simple. It really is that simple. You just have to be consistent in your self-development. And once you can pull that off, I'm telling you, you have virtually have no competition. You virtually have no competition because it is that bad out there. And it is that simple, just being consistent. But yeah, and that's how you just, and the thing is this, like for me too, like if a girl, and just, this is how confidence transfers in real life. Okay. So if I'm dating a girl at any point, she's like, starts to try to do some, cause this shit works. If she tries to like weaponize sex against me, saying like, well, if you don't have sex with me, or if you don't do XYZ for me, then I'm going to withhold sex. First of all, I know that's an abusive tactic if we are engaging in a sexual relationship that's mutually exclusive. Second of all, I know that she has no power over me because I have the ability to go out and get another girl. That's why a lot of you guys at home who you join my content, you join my community, you get a little bit of money, you go get a girl, but then she starts fucking disrespecting you and you really haven't done the inner work to feel like you truly are the man of man in your heart. Your frame starts to get shaky and you think, man, I can't replace this girl. You think I got this girl by accident. I got this girl because, it was a fluke or something. You have some kind of insecurity in yourself as a man. So you hold on to that girl and you let her disrespect you. You let her fucking betray your frame. You let her treat you like shit because you think you can't go out there and get another girl and replace her. But once that starts happening, it's already the kiss of death on the relationship. She's got to go. Okay. So I said all that to say this. There is a growing demand for high value men. And if you do the work, I'm telling you guys, your life can be so fucking amazing. And it takes time, but it's worth it because the time's going to pass anyways. Okay. The last thing you want to be is fucking, fat, bald, in your 60s, like finally coming up with, your comeback plan. Like start now. Let that shit compound. Change your life. Focus on the things I'm telling you about. Money, muscles, game, frame. Join my community. Just join a fucking community. Okay. But I'm telling you, consistently working towards the lifestyle of self-improvement, self-betterment. It is the best way to live life, period. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Because the majority of things in life that are set up, they're set up to fucking fuck you up. They're set up to mess you up. Okay. So, yeah, and this is a good. Red Pill Alpha Male says, I never seen a woman withhold sex as a control tool if she knows the guy can get sex elsewhere. Yeah, they know. They know what's up. They know what the quickness. They know their power doesn't work. So that's a little episode for us today. We'll be back tomorrow with Dude Party. Don't forget, if you're not on the waiting list already, we're going to be giving out a free module that's going to teach you if a woman is lying or not. Okay. But you have to get on the waiting list here at the Masculine Empowerment Network. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com, put your best email address in there, click there, sign up, or scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner. And this is going to be email only exclusive that I'm going to be releasing only off email. It's not going to be on the channel. It's not going to be anywhere. It's not going to be anywhere other than email. So because December 28th, we're launching in the morning. We're doing a 9 a.m. morning launch show, and we're rocking and rolling. We're getting the enrollment signed up for Body Language Mastery 4.0. This will change your life. I guarantee it. It's been working since 2019, and I have never even refilmed it. Finally refilmed it Going to be sitting down, editing all day today, all day tomorrow, making you guys the best possible course. It's filmed in HD. It looks phenomenal. Quite frankly, it looks amazing. Looks like a shampoo commercial. The quality is that high. So until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Get on the waiting list. And don't forget, Money Muscles Game Frame. You know the name. It's me, ML.